Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in, welcome to my humble abode here on YouTube. I'm just checking that the stream is actually working. It is so good to see all of you folks, and as you may have noticed, if you've been following these streams for a little bit of time, this isn't my usual position. I'm usually over there, next to my computer. I feel a little bit exposed out here, so it's a little bit odd, but we're trying something new. And we're going to try composing tonight. We've been composing all of this video streaming series, and tonight we're going to be doing it live, right, properly live, here with actual instruments. Now I really hope you can hear me still over the piano as I play. And tonight we are going to be playing music and composing music around the theme of honey. I've given you the word honey, it's up there or down there, whichever one you're looking at in the title. Sorry, I need to stop looking at myself. Otherwise, I shall not look at you guys, so I'm very sorry about that. And I'd like to encourage you now to get into the chat and suggest some ideas to do with honey. Bees make honey. It's Valentine's Day, so sweet honey. You might use that as a phrase. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. There's my Valentine's Day chord. I'm not couplets with anybody, so there you go. That's my Valentine's Day chord. It's a good Valentine's Day chord. So, moving on. Let's get some things into the chat. I'm going to play a little bit of music as we're doing that. So as you can see, just to my right here, or your left, is Fancy Chat. I got this working early today and I was very happy that it actually came out nicely. So keep suggesting those ideas. We've got one here. Honey is smoothing, or soothing, sorry. I can't read it, it's too far away. Honey is soothing. Let's soothe the music down. We've got a really soft sense. And honey is sticky. Smooth and sticky. Let's see if we can combine that. It's kind of like a duality thing that we've got going on there. So let's see if we can combine sticky and smooth in that duality sense. So once I get myself finished there, I shall hide the chat there. Ooh, fancy. And we shall get straight on with the task of sticky and soothing. Lots of sibilants in this song, I feel. So we could start with an idea. Maybe we could have a soothing melody. Yeah, no. I think we could make that smoother by adding some strings into it, so that's nice. We'll keep that idea, sort of a B flat. Maybe we could sort of B flat pentatonic style. Could be used in all sorts of different ways. So what have we got? bees only produce 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey. That's a nice idea. That 12 sticks out to me. If you can't see these, they are in, there we go, they are in the chat, down below or off to one of these sides. They're one of these. Go and have a look at them. Write your ideas in the chat. Be active. This is a friendly space to suggest anything. No ideas are bad. So let's dive straight in with that, and let's take a sort of a 12/8 feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 4, 6. I'm counting in 2 sets of 6, by the way, in case you were worried I was in 6 and not 12. So there, we're in 12/8. That's a nice idea there, and we're going to use this idea of stickiness. So I like that. That's sort of holding up there, it's kind of, and then it falls down, doesn't it? So. Apologies for my bad piano playing there. Let's try and add some chords. Maybe we can suggest some, I know, 4-letter words to associate with honey or with similar themes. Maybe going along the theme of comfort food or something like that. Let's see what we can suggest and make a way of adapting this. Maybe it could be like our initial melody, but maybe we've got an idea that we could, I don't know, go up or down, or we could just kind of have a one-note melody or something. Let's suggest some ideas in the chat there. So we're looking for some sort of chord that we're going to add to this. I'll pop the chat up, so if you're not seeing the chat, or if you're on a mobile device and you can't see the chat very well, it is there beside me, which you'll be able to look at and get an idea of what's actually happening. So we had B, just the letter B. Well, we're already in B flat, so maybe at some point we can modulate to B major. So we'll do like a, if I get the right sound. I like that a lot. That's got really nice potential. It's going to go really soaring up into the strings, and we could orchestrate this out so it's in like a full orchestra pattern. Ooh, Pooh Bear. Why don't we take the word bear? Because Pooh Bear likes honey. So I'll hide that again so you can see everything that I'm doing. I am going to grab a well-sharpened pencil and use my manuscript paper here. Move my mouse out the way. Yes, my mouse is my phone. We're in the key of B flat major, and I can't draw treble clefs. There you go, fun fact about me. Can't draw treble clefs, never have been able to. Right, B, we have a second. E, we have a fifth. A, we have a first, and R, which I need to find on this little cheat sheet of mine, which is a fourth. There's a nice little 4-chord loop we could do there. Don't know if we can get this up. So it would be 2 minor, 3 minor, 1 major, and 4 major. Have a listen to this. Sorry. Maybe that means our thing actually starts slightly off. So we're going to have 2 minor, 3 minor, 1 major, and 4. So So we're going to have that's a C minor 7. 1 and a 1. Let's do that as an augmented. Let's call that 1 augmented. That could sound really nice. And let's call that 4 diminished. That's got a really nice sound to it, and we've probably gone into a mode, I don't know which one, don't trust me to find out exactly which one either. That's got a really nice little effect going on there. So that is a C minor 7 followed by probably D minor 7. Let's be real here. Followed by that's a B flat augmented chord, which is followed of course by that lovely E flat diminished. Nice. I like that idea of having a teaspoon of honey when you'll that's a mouthful to say. Having a teaspoon of honey when you're ill to feel better. What that's nice. And of course we're raising up into, if I go into a major key it might actually work. So maybe we can start in like a minor key instead of actually using B flat. We'll just use that. We can use instead let's use that instead then. So let's call it a B flat minor augmented, which I'm not going to bother to pronounce properly, but there you go. And then we'll raise up into a B major key. So in that sort of sticky note up there. For those who can't see the chat, I'll pop that up very quickly again. So let's call that kind of like a chorus that we're going to have. We're going to have this sort of into maybe a B major verse. So, a little bit of context to what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hide that. I'm going to create a song in a quite short period of time on the actual live stream, which will be mid-March, date to be confirmed still. I'm very sorry about this. So what we've done here is we've created a really interesting piece. It's got lots of cool harmony going on, which I really like, and we've got so many cool ideas. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pause our little piece of music here, and I'm going to take you back onto one of the other screens. You'll still hear me playing. I'd like you to think of some other ideas that we could have. Maybe come up with a whole new theme if you want to. just spout out random words and some random things. So we'll take some of the things that we've still got coming in, which are amazing stuff, by the way, and we're going to combine them, and we're going to make a bit of like a bridge later on in the song. So I'm going to try and do 2 songs today. 2 songs, which is amazing. But I'm going to try and do 2, so I want to get them done nice and quickly and try and develop that. So I'm going to just play for a couple of minutes and spout out some random words, anything that feels important to you at the moment. Put them in the chat, and we'll see what I have at the end of a couple of minutes. For that, I shall see you in a bit. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your really cool stuff in the chat. I'm just going to zoom over to it so I can see it. We have all sorts of wonderful ideas here. So coming in from earlier, we had honeycomb. So that's sort of sick stuff. We could do like... It's a really cool idea with the 6-sided honeycomb things. We'd use 6 in our melodies. That's really awesome. What else? We've got friendships, of course. Friendships, being together, it's so crucial, especially at this time. So it's so important that we're thinking about the friendships, not only that we have in real life, but in our notes as well. Yes, I'm that kind of musician. Hey, friendship. Being able to see each other again. Going outside and saying hello to someone. Oh, that's a thing of the past, isn't it? Well, let's see if we can evoke that feeling. Maybe we can evoke a feeling of novelty in the music we write, just to give us a slight hope of being able to see each other again. That would be really nice. So, what else have we got? Keeping warm in the winter and concerts. Oh yes, that famed thing that we used to do as musicians before a little virus hit. Yes, we are certainly hoping to get back to concerts, so let's see if we can evoke that feeling. Well, I love that sick thing. you got like that friendship at the end. You see them going out further and further apart, you know. And then they're coming back together, and isn't that really nice? We know that even if we get we can come back together again at the end. So that's really important. Let's see if we can pull that into what we're doing. And keeping warm, lots of warm sounds. Maybe I can take off the piano and just... I always feel D major is a really warm key. It's got lots of bright notes in it, but it's really warm. So we've got concerts. We need to remember that concerts are both places we can reflect as musicians and really feel comfortable, I think. Lots of musicians just want to be back in that concert hall. But also it's a place that we love to show off. So we all always love to show off. A little bit too much. But it's always good fun to do that, and I know I'll certainly be when I get back in. So I kind of got a little bit of a build-up. It's great to see your engagement here, and we will finish in just a little few minutes. But I'll try and get a little bit of this kind of concert-y vibe in. There's our 6th note here. So maybe that's kind of evoked a feeling of friendship. And that we are all together in this. So I hope you've all had an amazing evening. This has been a very different one. I know we might try something like this in 2 weeks, or instead we might revert back to what we used to do. And I will promise in 2 weeks we will 100% have the date for the actual live stream for you to put in your diaries. So thank you so much for coming along and watching. Thank you so much for getting involved. It's been great fun, and I hope to see you all very soon. Have a good evening, everybody, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.